said hello to you today, and it is about 2:30 in the afternoon. CharlieSkyy is home from school. She's in there watching TV, and you hear the shower running because I'm about to go ahead and wash my hair. Thursday's usually hair washing day, but I've got a lot to do tomorrow, and I'd just rather my hair go ahead and be washed. What you doing? You got something to say? You ain't got nothing to say. She's already dressed for dance, which is awesome. And I'm gonna get in the shower, and then it'll be time to take CharlieSkyy to dance. And I don't know what I'm doing now. So I just got out of the shower, and I just kind of wanted to try and explain like how thick my hair is. I'm looking at myself in the mirror to make sure I'm in focus. But like, keep in mind, I've cut half of my hair off, and it's still that thick around. And that's, I mean, I cut half of my hair off from the back. So, I mean, that's a really big reason of why I cut my hair off. And it's just so damaged. See, it like mats up and stuff just from being dyed so many times. But yeah, it's hard. It was hard to wash. It was hard to brush. It's still pretty hard to brush. I mean, it's still pretty hard to brush. And again, half of it's gone. So yeah, that's how hard my hair is still to brush, and I've shaved half of it off. I'm trying to get out of the habit of vlogging while driving, but it's really hard. I am in the car, but I'm in the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A, so does that count? But it is 4:24, and I just got into the drive-thru. And so I'll let you know. We'll see how long I'm in this drive-thru, because it's literally out of the parking lot and down the street. Like, can you see there's cars behind me waiting in the same line, and we're like on the street. So we'll see how long this takes. I decided today though, I'm going to Chick-fil-A. There's a place called Abby's right next door to this Chick-fil-A, and every single time I come, I'm like, I'm getting Chick-fil-A today. And the line's this long, I'm like, forget that! Abby's it is! But today I've decided we're gonna wait in this line. Chick-fil-A is usually pretty fast, so we shall see. I hope you've all had a great day, by the way. I have not said that today. And I hope you made it a good day and spread some love. And my day is gonna get a lot better once I get this Chick-fil-A in my belly. It's 4:43 and we've got our Chick-fil-A. And let me just say, the people at Chick-fil-A are just too nice. Like, every time I'd say thank you, the lady's like, yes ma'am, my pleasure. And I just could not say my pleasure that many times at work. I don't know how they do it. Now I'm gonna go back to the dance studio, wait for CharlieSkyy to get out of dance, and eat my Chick-fil-A. Woo! Wednesdays are a busy day, y'all. I'm like in the car for a good 3 hours because I gotta take CharlieSkyy to dance, let her go to dance, wait for her to get out of dance, pick her up from dance, get Josh from work, then go to church. Now we're finally home. Josh has a story to tell you. He's grabbing my phone charger because my phone's about to die.
How's it going, y'all? I don't think I've seen y'all all day. I want to just hope y'all having a great day. Just want to say I love you first of all. So, if y'all watched the video yesterday, you know, I've been encouraging everybody to do the Acts of Kindness challenge, you know. No matter what, no matter how people come off to you, always be kind. I don't care how mad you get, you know, always be kind. And funny thing is, on my way back from my little adventure that I'm about to tell you about, when Caleb, she talked about this prayer that this guy prays every morning about being the conduit for the Holy Spirit and to not allow people to offend him. Because just be real.
I'm a strong believer that getting offended at things is a choice. Like, you decide what you're going to be offended at. I know some people disagree with me. Like, some people in my life disagree with me and think that, no, you're naturally offended by things. But
No,
I'm a strong believer that it's a choice of whether or not you're going to let what somebody else says cause you angst or whatever. But anyway, continue.
And so, on that note, so I got a story to tell. So, I was going to go visit Josh to make sure everything in their house got flipped over, right? Because, you know, we flipped everything. And I was just making sure he didn't have trouble flipping stuff back.
Did he?
No, he got everything flipped. He was like, get ready for revenge. He got something planned. So I'm excited. And I told him to make sure he records it so we can show y'all how they got us back. If they get us back. Because, you know, I'm like a ninja, man.
Me and Josh are convinced we're going to catch them in the act. So we'll see what happens.
See what happens. But, so I was getting gas and this guy was just walking up. And I'm one of the people, I wouldn't say hey to you no matter what. I said hey to the guy and he walks over and he's like, man, do you have a few bucks? I'm not one to give strangers money. I'm more willing to do something for you than give you money because I don't know what you're going to do with the money. And so he's like, oh man, well, can you give me a ride to Walmart? So I give him a ride to Walmart, right? And I guess the way that I talk, he assumed that I'm not from the hood. If y'all didn't know, I grew up in the hood. So I've seen any and everything. From shootings to stealing. You name it, I've seen it. And so we pull up to Walmart. He has nothing with him. Keep this in mind. Not even an ID card. This is the whole reason he wanted me to go into Walmart. So he gets out of the car. He walks over towards Walmart's door. I didn't really get to see exactly what he did. But he comes back to the car with a box of nicotine gum. First thing comes to mind.
Did he actually go into Walmart?
I didn't get to see. Where I was parked, I didn't see.
Obviously he stole it, right?
That's what I figured. So that's my first instinct. He's like, bro, do you not know? Like, in my mind, I was like, you must don't know where I'm coming from. You know where I'm from. I'm from Memphis. If you know, I'm pretty sure everybody know about Memphis. Come on, we like number 2 on the top crime rate. But
I think we're number 1. Detroit may have us beat. Anyway, continue.
So he comes back to nicotine gum. He tells him, you know, go to the other end of Walmart. That's where customer service is. So I parked the car. I wasn't leaving my keys in the car while he was in there. So I took the keys out. Regardless, if you take my car, you're getting tracked because it has a GPS tracker in it. Point blank simple. So I take the box in there. And I was like,
You skipped the part about that he asked you.
Oh, so he asked me, he's like, man, can you take this back? They're going to ask for ID. I don't have my ID. I was like, all right, whatever. So on the way in, I was like, I know this is a setup if I ever seen one in my life. I don't know how stupid this guy think I am because of that. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to act like I'm about to take this back in here. Wait a second in that little game room Walmart has. And then walk back out. And I was like, you know what? This is my chance to talk about Jesus. All the way when I'm taking him back to where he needs to go. So I'm got my K-Love on. I'm talking about all the kindness I wish the world would be like. And how I think a Christian should be. And talking about Jesus and how he loves everybody. All the way there. And I'm pretty sure this is not what he wants to hear. Because he kept asking me, man, you sure you just can't stop by your house to pick up some cash? Because I told him I had no cash on me. I keep all my cash at the house. I don't have no credit cards or nothing like that. I just take what I need for the day. He was like, man, you sure you just live right there? I was like, nah, man, you know, me and my wife have a budget set up. And so I don't mess with the budget. That's not my thing. So I already have my full plan stored. So there's no way he's convincing me to give him money.
In all actuality, Josh does handle our budget. But anyway.
And so I'm like talking about Jesus and going on. And so I dropped the guy off and I was like, and he was like, man, but it's my birthday. I'm going to be so bored on my birthday at 12 o'clock.
Since when is it his birthday now?
I don't know. And I'm like, well, man. So I was like, you know what? What I can do for you is maybe help you find a job. There's a lot of jobs out there people are hiring. If I see one, I'll definitely give you a call. So I gave the guy my number. It's like, man, since you don't have a cell phone, you know, give me a call tomorrow. So I can, you know, be able to give you a call back. But yeah, man, it was eventful. And so with the challenge that I've given y'all about the 100 acts, you know, whatever many acts of kindness you want to do within a week, always have a little skepticism, man. It states in the Bible, we must be wolves. No, we must be
weary of wolves in sheep's clothing.
Yes. And so
we heard a phrase the other day, and I actually said this in Wednesday night Bible study tonight, just because it like went with what we were talking about. Philip DeFranco said this. About having a little skepticism. Like, somebody tells you it's raining, you're gonna look up to make sure they're not just peeing on you. And just like in that case, keep your mouth closed before you know for sure. And I just think that's so perfect.
With the acts of kindness, I understand there are people out there who will try to take advantage. And, you know, that's okay. But don't still help them, but understand how to not let them take advantage of you. Like in my situation, I knew the gun was stolen. I knew what he was trying to do. And I didn't want to tell him that because I didn't want to freak the guy out like I was going to take him to jail or something. But instead, I got to enlighten him about some stuff. Maybe tomorrow he's going to have an enlightened moment and be like, hey, that guy has some good points, man. Like, I should be doing something positive for the world. Maybe I should get a job. Because he mentioned he had kids. I don't know if he had kids, so I can't say that for sure. Just be smart about it. You know, you can tell when somebody's trying to screw you over. But still help them, and maybe you might have been that positive they need to change their life. And that's what I'm hoping for. I hope this guy calls me. I want to be that positive aspect of his life. To help change him, change his ways. Because I've seen so many people like him, where I grew up from, where they get stuck. And they don't feel like the world cares about them, so they revert to being a thug or a gangster. Because they have to provide at the end of the day. So, with that, saying, just be careful, y'all, when y'all doing your kindness acts. And I love you.
And I think we should go ahead and end the vlog too, now that we've recorded this almost 10-minute segment. What? And we're just about to watch Survivor. We're going to straighten up. I mean, it's really just like picking up from us living here, you know. And we'll be ready for our home study tomorrow. So that's really exciting.
Have a great night, y'all. And I love you.
I love you. Good night.
Peace.